I'm back. Today in the shop, you're in timeout now. I can't concentrate when you're doing that. Today in the shop, we are gonna work on, not him, plan B. And we're gonna use air chisel and the grinder depending on what we need for whatever. The seat pan. Yeah, we're gonna take out the seat pan. So let's get to it.
Before we use air tools, whenever you're going to use them, make sure that you put. I just happened to have Craftsman that was on sale in Sears before Sears went out of business here. 2-3 drops. That's all you need. Don't go nuts because it'll spray everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 or 3 drops in the. That's it. Then you'll be ready to go, and it'll last a lot longer than if you don't do it. So we're gonna go through. Okay. We're gonna take this out. Peyton's gonna undo that clamp and go on that side too, because we gotta get stuff done. Because this thing isn't gonna finish itself. Now, when you're working with old, rusty, who knows what, make sure you're ready. She's got her respirator on, got gloves, and hearing protection. I also have the ceiling fan or the exhaust fan going because it's gonna suck any of that stuff out. Now, I have my hearing protection. I have my mask right over there, and I'm gonna be putting that on. What Peyton's gonna do is I'm gonna get this camera set up, and we're gonna get her ready to go. She's never done this before. She's never used that air chisel. So this is the first. We have a couple of grinders in there for her for when if we need to do that. We just need to get that front part of the seat pan out today because we gotta cut some floor. By we, I mean her, because I cut the last one. Anyway, so we should probably get to it. Make sure, if you don't have one of these on, you have a mask, safety glasses are important. You've seen that blue one we have. Make sure you protect your eyes. You only get 2 sets. No, you only get 2, not sets. And remember, kid, you got to take care of your ears. Mine have really taken a beating over the past 20 years being in service. So make sure you guys take care of your ears. You only hear for so long, and you don't want to listen to all the time. Because anyway, let's do it. Okay, so we're getting her set up in there. We're gonna use an extra light. Remember these? Woo-hoo-hoo, from the thing. We're also, since she's gonna be going from the outside out here, I'm gonna be nice and mark the spots for the rivets, and then she can get after it here. So let's do it. I know it's not Halloween, but is that scary at all? Nah. Oh, I'll turn you off. Okay, safety tip, make sure that if you're gonna test stuff, that everybody's got their safety gear on, okay? So what we're gonna do is I've marked them, and Peyton's gonna start at, I gotta go down a little bit further. You can see where she's starting, so let her rip, kid. This one's a stubborn guy. There. See? We just gotta get it loose. So then you're gonna go here. You're just gonna get underneath it and let it go. We might be running low on air. Hold on. We're gonna get after it now. Peyton's ready to roll. How do you think she did, kids? Huh? That was her first time using that thing. She needed a little bit of help because it was, you know, it's a round old rivet. So it would start to get sideways on her. As soon as I lifted up on that thing, pow, cut it right off. She's awesome. Yeah, I don't know what that means. But now we took this out and it's completely usable. I mean, they might have to just, you know, do a little patching on the bottom there, but hey, that's usable for somebody. All right, so we're gonna Peyton tell you about the air hammer.
My experience for the air chisel, I know it's not plugged in, but I like squeezing it, was cool. I don't know how else to explain it, but this, I don't like how it moves. It makes me nervous because I feel like it's gonna fling out or something. And then
but you know it can't because
yeah.
of this spring right here.
Yeah, I still feel like it's gonna fly out or, you know, something. And the button, I wish it had a little like loop around it because then you could just slide your finger in and then it wouldn't, you know. But it's kind of easier to not just like do this, and it's kind of just, you know, if you get scared, you know, let off. And
so how do you think it worked? Did it work okay? What did you find? Did you find something difficult or easy with it? What did you find that was difficult?
I found the difficult thing when I was trying to like hammer it or whatever it is, hammer. I was just more holding it, not like prying as I was supposed to. And my brain is like, just drive it in there, not pry down.
Because it looks like a chisel.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
It's like, do this, not that.
Okay, what did you find that was easy to do with it?
Everything. Just
No, what was the easiest thing? Not everything.
um,
Because there's been people out there who've never used one.
the easiest thing for me is that it cannot hurt you. Like if you have it plugged in, it will not hurt you at all. I know it looks like it was cutting metal, and yes it was, but it will not hurt you like this. He even I actually asked him if I put my hand in front of it and squeezed it, would it hurt me? And he did that, and it didn't hurt me at all. It just felt weird, I think. And then, yeah, I think that's the easiest thing.
Okay. Should we show them what's next?
Yeah.
I think we might have to use the grinder for this one. Okay, so I helped Peyton out because this was a little bit tighter and it was a little bit more involved. I'm going to turn up the exhaust fan a little bit here first. It's just because I can smell the rust and we're going to be cutting. So I'm just going to cut the rivets off and then that's probably going to be it for now. So Peyton said she wanted to see the sparks, so we're not going to be using this right now, so we can just take it right out of the way. Ready, kids? These rivets have been in here for almost 100 years, so this metal is pretty tough. So I've only got a couple more to go, so what I did was I just kind of, you know. All we're doing is cutting the heads off. Got one here and one up there that I can't get the grinder on. So we're gonna do something else. I had to turn the compressor off because it's really loud. I should get a quieter one, especially now since we're doing this stuff. But I'm gonna try to just get these last two out. We might have to just cut all this out like we did on Troublemaker, but let's try it out. Ready, kids? Don't forget, you can pivot this to get your metal out of the way. All right, so one more and we'll see what we got. We're running out of air. Running out of air. So remember when I said, look at that. Look at all that stuff that fell out from underneath it.
I didn't even see that. Holy crap.
Now you know why you wore that thing.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't wear it, and I should have. But I was doing as little as possible with the grinder and stuff, but you can see pretty gross under there.
Ugh. So, what we have to do on here, we already did some stuff, but here we have to still get this last one out, or however many are in there. Pretty sure there's just one left.
Well, we might. The other thing we were thinking is we might have to cut a little bit further back. We do have to take our body bolts out too. They're just sitting in there.
I just realized that. Like, I just realized that they were in there.
It was just to keep it from falling off.
Yeah. And then
What else we got going?
this, we're gonna try to save it as best as we can,
Why would we save it?
just in case we need it.
Or what else?
I don't know the other.
Sell it.
No, because you can make a lot of money on this.
Maybe.
That,
This is.
yeah, we need.
What do
to
you think
cut
that is?
We need to cut that out.
Yeah.
It's probably part of this.
It is part of that. And there could be rivets underneath that we don't know about.
I hope not.
So we're gonna.
Random bolts. Oh,
So-
I bet you they're from here.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna end up cutting this off right there, and we'll have Peyton do that on a different day.
It doesn't even move. That's funny.
Yes. So what else we got going on back here? What else do we need to do back here? That's part of the
I just.
floor.
But what we need to do in here is make an interior
Okay.
for sure.
So are we gonna fill this in here?
Right here.
Yep. And all the way around?
I would just leave it rusty. I think it brings in the patina.
Okay. Then we really don't need an interior. We just need a seat.
That's what I mean by interior. Seat.
Oh. I have a different plan
What kind of seat? Or what's your plan?
to do the interior.
What color?
That tarp. That white tarp.
Where? anyways.
The,
Sorry.
the drop cloth.
Yes. Are we gonna make it a color or just completely white?
White.
Ah,
Because that's what color it is.
my skin blanket on the seat? That would look cool.
White.
Ah,
Well, it depends on what seat we put in there.
that is true.
The other thing we have to do, once we get this out, of course we need to fix whatever's going on back here. I've got the floor. We've got the floor in the shed to change this out. We might just cut out the bad parts and just, because this is actually in decent shape, we can pound out these dents and just cut out the bad part and maybe weld it in. You can see, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little hole. I mean, it's,
There's a little hole
you can barely
here,
see it
too.
right about where my finger is. You might not be able to see
There's
it.
a
Anyway,
there's a little hole here too.
so I want to put an interior in here. Peyton, apparently Peyton doesn't think so, but you know what? I've got all the stuff. So we talked about the hole. Peyton wanted to tell you about this hole yet again, even though we already did. There's one back there. So we've got that. Now, fuel tank's probably going to go right here or over there in the battery. Actually, I think the battery's going to go there. Fuel tank's here. And I think we're going to come up the top right there. Cut a hole, put it in.
So I'm guessing no rumble seat then?
In a race car? Probably not.
Oh.
You can see the array of gauges we have. Peyton likes no gauges.
No, I don't. I really don't. I like the speedometer, at least.
Well, we're not going to have that.
Dang it.
Anyway, let's see what's next. All right, Peyton, how much cutting do you think we're going to have to do right here?
Maybe up here?
Okay.
Somewhere, but we're going to have to take that whole wreck off.
Yep, this whole part right here. Just like we did with the Roadster. The other thing we're going to do is we need to redo this piece of floor, which is no big deal, because we have the wood right over there. And then, see that rat's nest of wires that Peyton put there?
Those terrorists, Mommy.
We got to figure that out. We got to run them underneath the car, and we have to relocate that battery back here because I don't like getting under there for that mess. We're going to relocate it here. We're going to send it down and up. The nice thing is we can ground it back there on the positive and be done with it, and we'll just run the one up here. You know, we can hook it to the battery, run it back there, and have it ground. Or we might put a couple of remote posts. That's the other option. But that's not today, is it?
No.
We're going to do this when we can get the garage door open. It's supposed to be really nice this weekend, so we're going to get this outside to do that. And while Peyton's cutting that, I'm going to take that wire wheel to this and see what color's underneath here. Because I know we've got some blue-green color right there.
Yeah.
We saw it here too. And we've also got some black.
Yeah.
So Peyton, if we painted this, what color do you think we want to paint it?
I can see it in white.
White top, white car, white interior?
No, white interior. Well, kind of.
We have white interior
Yes.
though.
Yes. And then like red numbers.
What if we did gray with white and red numbers?
No. It must be really pale gray then. Because I can see white.
But white with white and red? That's what you want to do?
Or like red highlights into the interior.
Who's going to do that?
Marker.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go on to something else.
Hey, we're getting close on the door.
We're only half a quarter of an inch instead of a whole inch.
Right
It's weird
there.
that we took that seat base out and now it's closer. It probably has nothing to do with that. It probably just we're moving the body around and getting it closer to where it's going to be.
Probably.
But let's talk about that next thing. You guys see this right here? This blue color? See that? You know what that's from? Someone rubbing on the headers.
Wasn't me.
Don't touch your stainless steel headers, kids, okay? Public service announcement. Don't touch the headers. All right, believe it or not, I came up with a plan for Clyde.
Yay.
Just putting together that video. Hey, by the way, what'd you think of the video? Not on the thing. Anyway, I tried to put as many things of Clyde not doing anything or dying for fun. Hey, there we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, and then as it started happening, I started thinking more about what I wanted to do. Now, next thing you know, boom! I have a whole plan. I'm not telling you guys.
It's just the inspiration of the sun. Big orange ball. Your inspiration struck from inside heat stroke.
Someone's got a heat stroke. Anyway, Commander Giggles there. I think this is empty. Oh yeah, it is empty. What did I do there? I must have left it in the house. Anyway, yep, I did. So I did come up with a bit of a plan for this, and it's actually really a decent plan. I don't even want to say it.
You have to.
Of course, you know, we got to put the turnouts in the mufflers. That was always part of the plan. I'm going to change the valve covers. I'm going to change the air cleaner because I don't like this scoop. By the way, 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Boom, scoop.
You're not giving away the scoop.
Best part is I paid for the scoop. I can do whatever I want with the scoop.
Actually, it was on Bonnie, I think.
I think I bought that car.
It was a feature.
Anyway, doesn't matter. 2,000 subscriber giveaway. The scoop. She gone. By the way, we need 97? 96, something like that, the last count. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to take truck tires off, right? I want to put cheater slicks back there, the 1,000, you know, like the 10 cheater slick, boom, right back there. And then I want to put a 670 on the front, wham, right? Then, best part is I have a 670. Downside, have to buy different wheels for the front. Back, I'm good. So we'll have to play that by ear. But I do want to do that. Or, hantavirus. Or, I'm just going to take those 670s that are out in the shed there and put them right on the front of Bonnie because, you know, she's beautiful. Anyway, the other thing is, those plastic buckets, they gone. I want them gone. They're gone. I want them gone. I want to put something else in there that's better. Okay, those plastic buckets, gone. I think I'm going to put bomber seats in there. Or, might put bomber seats in Bonnie and move the, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to paint Bonnie, and I don't want it to be black. But that was the tire. That wasn't my knees. Anyway, but yeah, I want to do some, make Clyde look a little bit better. I don't like these things that are on here. So anyway, it's going to be that. We are going to make the headlights work. Sadly, I mean, we're going to turn on yellow headlights. That'll be cool, right? So Peyton's going to learn some wiring.
Yay!
We're going to have my good friend Grant come in. He said he'd help us run the wiring. We're just going to run on a switch. We're not doing anything crazy. We already got taillights at work, or brake lights at work. So, by the way, I hate those taillight lenses. Anyway, the other thing we're going to do is we're actually going to take Bonnie from here and Clyde from here. And we're going to, this one doesn't need much. So she's going to go up against this wall and Clyde's going to come out here so we can actually work on it and do some of those things. The other thing we're going to do is we got to talk to the wallet about what's going on with the money. Maybe we won't be changing wheels and tires or seats or
anything.
Valve covers, or maybe I won't be giving away the scoop. No, that's happening. I don't care. That's happening. Scoop.
I didn't agree to that.
I don't care. My car. Every car in here is mine until you pay me off. I'll tell you that for free.
So here's what I learned from that seat pan. Sorry, forgetting words already. The air chisel I like, but it does make me nervous a little bit, just for the reasons I told you before. And pretty fun experience too. I'm looking forward to making more sparks too. I'm pretty sure he is too. He's over there. He nodded. Yeah. And then I forgot what I was gonna say, but here's a recap of what we did. That wasn't my dad's knees if you heard squeaking. It was my foot. Here's what we did. We got a idea for Clyde. No idea that was gonna happen. Bonnie, we all know she's fine. And not troublemaker. Why do I want to call him troublemaker? It's Plan B.
Because he's the OG troublemaker?
Probably. No, he's the
Maybe the
OTM.
Yeah, that's right.
What we did on OTM, I'm gonna call him that now.
How about you just call him trouble? Just call him Plan B.
Okay. What we did on Plan B was, well, we figured out that the doors are getting better, or one door at least. We didn't try the other door.
I'm afraid.
He said he was afraid. Let's see. Oh, the door popped open.
This side's fine.
Okay.
It just needs, the body needs to be bolted down.
Okay. So anyways, off track. We did use the grinder, which was fun. The air chisel, forgetting too. The air chisel was fun, like I just said. Yeah. To recap, we finished, or not finished, but we did the seat pan with the air chisel and the grinder. The air chisel I learned how to use more confidently, and you've all seen why I say confidently. And I had no clue that my dad had any idea of what we're gonna do with Clyde. Bonnie, no idea she was gonna go over where Clyde is sitting now, and Clyde was gonna go where Bonnie was. No idea why. Well, yeah, I know why, but I think they're fine here. Don't you think? Let me know in the comments. Yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep on rich and have a great day.